Pladio Ray.
I'm having a little fun on this one. That's right. Yeah.
Riding in these cars, I'm a star on the boulevard.
I think you like it, baby. It's your boy L.
That I'm the man and your main man can't comprehend.
That's right.
Riding in these cars, I'm a star on the boulevard.
Come on. Let's go, Eli. Crunch time.
That I'm the man and your main man can't comprehend.
You're listening to the Pladio Ray Show on 1099 Crunch Time Radio.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pladio Ray Show. It is your boy, Mr. LATL. Thank you for still rocking with me. This is episode 3, and I have a very, very special guest host with me today. You know him as Eli Almighty, E1 Don, CEO of Crunch Time ENT, Crunch Time TV creator, CrunchTimeMedia.net owner.
Hey man, is this intro ever gonna end? Is this intro gonna turn into an outro? Hey man, appreciate you having me on the No Pladio Ray Show. You know, I enjoy the podcast, so you know, happy to be on board to see what's going on.
Okay, great. It's always good to have your brother, and you know, as you know. So, for the people who are listening to you on this show today, how do people get in contact with you? Where are you at on the internet? How do people find you?
First and foremost is something I need to address. I need to adjust my contact on my Instagram page because I've been getting a lot of weird calls from a lot of weird numbers, and I don't think you guys should be having that kind of access to me. Like, I'm gonna have to refer you to my email for any reason to contact me. There's no reason to call me, like, for real. Like, I don't even know why my number is associated to that. But everything on social media at @E1DON at E1 Don. And you know, like you were saying, I just put out Collard Greens and Kush 2, CGC2 on Dat Piff, SoundCloud for all your streaming and downloads. And we're about to put a couple of records on TuneCore so we can start getting this streaming money. You know, we're going to get on Tidal, Apple Music, all of that very soon here. So be on the lookout for that.
Okay. Took the question right out of my mouth. So we got a new mixtape out, Collard Greens and Kush 2. Yeah. Both downloadable, you said, at datpiff.com?
Absolutely.
So there's part 1 and part 2. I don't think you should have your serving of part 2 if you ain't heard part 1. But please get them both at all costs. Whenever you can get a chance, go ahead and get on there and download those. Show some love to E1 Don out here.
Yes, sir. Just spitting some old wholesome lyrics, you know what I mean? Collard Greens and Kush 2, you know, there's no profanity. Kind of intentional, but kind of not intentional. Once I, did majority of it, and then there was no profanity. The few ones that did slip, I went ahead and took them out. So, it's just something you can ride and bump with the family if you wanted to. It's definitely some adult content, but there's no profanity.
There you go. And that seems to be the crunch time way, because that's how we rock here at the Pladio Ray Show, keeping it all clean for all the children and the elderly and whoever might be listening. So that way, the viewers can come in and not feel some kind of way about playing me over loudspeakers.
Hey man, that's something you should probably tell me beforehand, because I might let one rip. I ain't even know.
Yeah, it's all right, because I already know it's what you're going to do anyway. We just have a normal conversation. So, I have fully intended, on running my news campaign and having a conversation about that kind of stuff. But as it turns out, nothing's changed. I don't want to talk about Trump, and that's the only person that's in the news. You can't turn to any news channel, news post, or nothing, and that's all you hear about is Trump.
Man, I'm so out of tune with the real world. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I know that Trump won, but I know he's doing some stuff that people don't like.
A lot of that's going on.
And, other than that, man, I've just been focusing on this grind, getting this Big Balls back popping. Got the web series, everything at Big Balls Pause. You know what I mean? We eat cereal and we have fun. So, definitely be checking on that coming back March 1st. We had to take a little break to get a few things together. So, we're going to get this thing back bigger, better. You know what I mean? More cereal, more flavor, more guests.
A lot of milk.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, I mean, and the show was great, and I love it, and I miss the opportunities to get on it and be on the show. So, when it comes back in the full swing in the next season, we definitely got to work it all back in together again. Clearly, Crunch Time is on the move. You got to watch out for him. We also got Danny Digital in the building. He's quiet and in the background, but he's here. Just want to give him a quick shout out.
Always.
He's in the background. He's here. So, it's a family affair, and we out here, we on the grind. We out here trying to get it. We making all the power moves. And like I said, if you're looking for us, you can find us, crunchtimemedia.net, all the time, every day. All your social media accounts, look for Crunch Time TV on YouTube and on Instagram.
Yeah, I think the website is about to go under construction, though. Real deal. Because we got to get the podcast up there. We got to do a few things, and I'm about to change the host. So we're going to revamp everything. So don't be surprised if crunchtimemedia.net, you click on that and this little under construction sign come up. But we're going to get that thing back together here very shortly.
Pladio Ray.
Let's get to something else real quick. I got another little game for you here. Something that I had a conversation with you about, and I was like, you know what? You're up. And when you're up, we're gonna put something on that's funky, and we're gonna also, give out some questions that are right up your alley. So now we got a little Pladio Ray trivia moment going on here with E1 Don, and we're gonna divulge into his hip hop knowledge real quick, if we can.
My old school player, you know what I mean? My first hip hop song, I want to say it was Heavy D and the Boys.
Yeah, rest in
Mr. Big
peace.
Stuff. I want to say that was my first really intro to rap music. It was seeing that video on TV, wow, what is this? I think that was that.
Yeah,
I probably didn't heard some more stuff on the radio. Probably was some Run DMC, but I think the video was really what took me there, as I actually got to see it, and I was like, oh, Mr. Big Stuff.
Rest in peace to Heavy D, but yes, Mr. Big Stuff was out there killing them before all of these the newbies don't know anything about him. But we all remember Heavy, that's for sure. All right, so the way that this works is, it's gonna be like a Pladio Ray trivia moment, like I said, and I'm gonna name from an album 3 tracks. 2 of them is an actual single from the album, and 1 isn't. So we're gonna ask you to figure out which one it is as we go through a few of these albums. All right, I'm gonna start with something that's maybe right up your alley. Outkast Aquemini. Which one of these songs did not make it to the radio? We got Rosa Parks, Aquemini, and The Art of Storytelling.
Aquemini, which is my favorite song on that album, is not a single. The other 2 are definitely singles. Either all three were singles, or I don't know how this game works. Is it definitely one of them not a single?
Definitely one of them is not it.
Okay, then definitely Clone 9.
Yeah, I figured it'd start with the easy ones, right? Another one you might love, the Black Album. Which one of these did not make it? Change Clothes. Justify My Thug. 99 Problems.
Definitely Justify My Thug, which is my least favorite song on that project. Not to say it was bad, just my least favorite. The one that I would skip a lot.
Okay, hit you with two good, simple and easy ones. Let's go to something that might be a little off pace for you. We got Usher, Raymond versus Raymond. If you gave that a hit, we got Papers, Lil Freak, and She Don't Know.
I've never heard of any of those songs. I don't listen to any Usher, so I have
Usher
no idea.
Usher gets no play. Turns
Yeah,
out,
I mean, like, I don't listen to. I mean, you know, I listen to stuff sometimes, but you know, not really. I'm really like, say you better have asked me a question about MOP. Like, yo, Usher, who?
yeah, you know,
Only R&B I listen to really is Drake. That's really the only R&B I listen to.
That's hilarious. It's not an R&B artist.
I mean, but he does R&B music, so when he does it, I listen to it sometimes. If it's too soft, I can't mess with it, though.
Oh, man. This guy is hilarious.
Nah, I was just saying, I'd never. What was the answer? I wouldn't even. Man, you can put them songs in the lineup, and I was like, I wouldn't even know that they were songs. Like, what is that? It was some sort of mystery. What do these words mean that you keep saying? So he said, the only song I know from Usher is I Said Yeah. Because it got Ludacris on it and Lil Jon. Nah, I probably know a couple of more Usher songs, but not really.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was good. That was good. He pretty much, that was good. Yeah, Usher gets no play, clearly. Drake's his favorite R&B artist. And, you know, and do you give T.I. any spins?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you listen to Paperwork?
Nope. But go ahead. Let's try.
Let's go ahead and see what you might know, what you might remember. All About the Money, featuring Young Thug. Oh Yeah, featuring Pharrell. And Private Show, featuring Chris Brown.
Yeah, I've only heard of one of those songs. That's the one with Young Thug. Yeah, all about the money. Yeah, that was definitely a single smash. I never heard those other two songs. I don't listen to the radio at all though, so I don't know what's on the radio. Like
100 with that.
It's like I don't know what's on the radio right now. Like or then. I listen to MOP. How about some hardcore? Yeah, we like it raw. And Hove. And No Nas.
We're not gonna go down that street at all. Not going down this street on this show.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I feel like
he's gonna go there anyway. I guess I'm just pre-warning that we have the absolute number one.
Nah. We already got to go.
I mean, he's not maybe not number one.
I'm pretty sure.
But he's pretty sure he's in the top 10. He's in the top 10 of Nas haters.
Would like to see somebody go toe to toe with me on that.
Oh, on this side of the Mississippi.
Nah, I know.
I'm not gonna divulge, man. I'm not. I can't even.
I'm not gonna get to the Nas thing.
So, all right, take a guess. You said you know all about the money.
What was the name of the other two?
It's Oh Yeah featuring Pharrell and Private Show featuring Chris Brown.
I might have to say the Chris Brown record. Let's figure out which song was not.
Which song did not make it to the radio?
Oh, so then the Pharrell song didn't make it. Chris Brown definitely was on the radio.
Okay, that's right. That's that's a good way to put that together.
Yeah, you don't go get Chris Brown unless you plan on making a radio song. That would be pointless.
If it's not on
Except
safe,
for
it's
Deuces.
on radio.
Deuces
It's
was
with
hot.
somebody. Okay.
Yeah, if there's some rap on it, then I mess with it. But if it ain't no rap on it at all, it's like, well, who decided to make this song? Like, what's the point of it? Like,
Oh, God.
I guess if you know, like on some Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey type stuff, like you just want to be blown. I get that. But shoot, even Mariah Carey had Old Dirty Bastard on the record. That was like one of her biggest records. Like crazy. Meth and Mary.
That's like all the greats. You're right. All the greats have an actual rap part on it, and
You know, some people like, you know what I mean, 2 cubes of sugar in their coffee, man. You know, I always like 1. So, you know,
I
whatever
can't
that
even
means.
say. Yeah, well, I've never had a cube of sugar, so pause. 'Cause I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what to do with that. Like how many of these, you know, makes my tablespoon? I'll say it twice over.
Yeah, nah, a cube is a teaspoon.
I'd be putting too many teaspoons in mine. I'd probably be a 4 or 5 cube man.
Yeah, you know, it's whatever. I just, you know, I like a little bit more rough around the edges, pause. You know, there's no time to be listening to R&B, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, right now, Migos is the soundtrack to everything ratchet in my life. Like, anytime I'm thinking about doing something ratchet, it's definitely Migos playing in the background.
I can't agree or disagree. I'm be real with you. I've never put an album in. I never let it spin not once.
Nah, New Migos is hot.
Yeah, and
They're
I
doing
keep
it for
hearing
the
about
culture, because they're doing it for the culture. New Migos is hot.
I have no idea.
Go get the Collard Greens and Kush 2. That's a whole different kind of vibe. Yeah, man. So, you know, the Collard Greens and Kush 2 out right now on Dat Piff and on SoundCloud for your streaming and download pleasure. Just put in E, the number 1, DON. And on Dat Piff, you can get Collard Greens and Kush 1, 2, because part 2 is really just an add-on to 1. Because we wanted to get that a little bit more love, a little bit more shine. So I added this just a little quick hitter just to add on a little bit more flavor to the part 1. So be looking out for both of those. And we're going to be doing a lot more performances and a lot more shows and videos. Be on the lookout for some short films and some more web series coming from the camp, crunchtimemedia.net. Under construction.
Pladio Ray.
Yo, you know, I got a quick little segment. It's called Through My Eyes. We'll talk about how I see some things, you know. 'Cause it's like, you know, you be doing some things and people see you doing your thing, and it's like, you want to be known for doing your thing, so you keep doing your thing until your thing pays off, pause. So, you know, a lot of times I think we as people, you know, we wear our insecurities on our sleeve, and we project our own insecurities onto the world when the world ain't even tripping off what we're tripping off of. So we just got to get out our own way a lot of times and just, you know, be like water. Bruce Lee said, be like water. And that's the realest thing going because you be like water. And you can take the shape of any, you know what I mean? You take the shape of the cup, you know, water can drown you, water can save you. You gotta be like water. Drink more water.
It's an E1ism. Hashtag what's
E1ism. We also have the hashtag at Book Club U if you want to see what we're reading. This week, reading. Let me give y'all what I'm reading this week.
It went straight to
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F Word.
Oh man.
And I was trying to get through.
That's right. We did repost that on Instagram. If you follow us, you'll see that.
I'm trying to finish up Bernie Mac. Maybe You Never Cry Again. But Bernie's reading the story, so it's kind of, I don't know, make me feel some kind of way. So I ain't really been able to get through that. I really on the audiobooks. I'm on audible.com. If you guys want to sponsor the show.
Dropping some bombs out there.
You know what I mean? The Alchemist, me and my daughter just finished that. The Da Vinci Code. Oh, the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. Good reads. The movies are not as good as the books, as they say. But you know, it's a book, man. What do you expect? The book is like 8 hours long. The movie's like an hour and a half. What do you want? Go read a book.
Yeah, go read a book. The best version of any story you ever heard is in the book. He said they'll read the book. The movie definitely can't be like the book. The movie is like literally like an eighth of the book, squeezed into a time frame.
You gotta stop being lazy.
Pladio Ray.
Are you gonna play a record at the end of this show?
Oh man, I definitely am gonna play a record.
What record were you gonna play?
I was actually looking to play one of yours.
I mean, I know. I was hoping so.
Yeah,
I'm the
so,
guest.
but
I was wondering which one of my records were you gonna play.
You know, I haven't actually figured it out yet. So, you know, do you have a record that you would prefer that the listeners hear? What is it? What do you got planned? What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about that. What's real?
What's real?
What's real?
And we have a clean version of What's Real because you heard earlier that pretty much none of these unnecessary words are in the song.
Absolutely.
Which fits right up our alley. So more than likely that will be the spin for the evening. And you can check it out and please comment and look and click likes and follow us on all of our pages and download the album, please.
Big Balls Pause.
Big Balls Pause. So please go find the albums again on datpiff.com. That's E1 Don.
It's E, the number 1, DON, all one word in the search area of the page that will bring you to the product. There's also
the number
on datpiff.com an Eli Almighty project for all those real fans that's been following the movement. You know, there's some real vintage work up there. You know, I'll let you guys find it. I ain't promoting that too tough, but it's out there. But be looking out for the new project. CGC2 is what we got it called on the website. If you're looking for it, or you can just look for E1 Don and you will find it. And these are facts.
Facts. All right, we're at that wind down point. We are going to sign off and play this new track from E1 Don off the Collard Greens and Kush 2 album.
Yeah.
That has just dropped, and like we said, please go get that and check it out.
It's out there.
And thank you again for rocking with us, and please follow and subscribe again. It's your boy, Mr. Ill ATL, in the Pladio Ray Show.
You're listening to the Pladio Ray Show on 1099 Crunch Time. We didn't make this shit meant for Pladio Ray.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain.
Sad, but it's true.
The only thing that's real.
The only thing I can trust sometimes.
The only thing that's real. The only thing.
I pitched myself this morning to see if I'm awake to deal with penitentiary chances that I'm about to take. I only deal with the real and I ignore the fake. Built for perfection and God ain't making no mistakes. I only light up to elevate, use a featherweight. The time to get busy ain't really the time to hesitate. They ain't believe I would make it, I had to demonstrate. Gotta make moves cause I got money to generate. You underestimated, now I'm getting overpaid. Scared money don't make none, I'm unafraid. My future bright as the sun, what else you wanna know? Still I keep cool from the shade that all the haters throw. One of a kind, I had to break the mold. Not bear witness the truth of a story ever told. Time to get to the things that mean the most to me. Take out my contacts and focus whatever's close to me. Low key, nobody's supposed to notice me, but every time I walk in the spot, everyone knows E. What's real in the field, trying to make amends. This is just the beginning for us to make some ends. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's not pretend. Then pray about it until it's something I comprehend. Whether you right or you wrong, I guess it all depends. Faith is what you make, it's still the hardest thing since MC Ren.
That's real.
The only thing that's real. The needle to
Collard greens and kush, baby.
the old familiar.
Volume 2.
Try to kill
We didn't make this shiznit for Pladio Ray.